Hi, welcome back to Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host. Give me a moment to walk on stage. How we doing, people? Well, it's a little bit foggy today, but it's all right. The sun should be popping out later on today, hopefully. Whew, I gotta say, it is cold once again at PFC Games in Edmonds, Washington. So, for all your Magic the Gathering and tabletop miniature games, this is the place to be. They do not sell comic books. I'm just really cool with the owner, and he lets me film here when they're not open. And speaking of which, they are open today on a Monday from 12 to 8, and then they are closed Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and they open back up. So the schedule is Fridays to Monday. Now I got that out of the way. I wanted to show you some wraparound covers that I thought were really cool because I like the art. Uh, Flash number 13. Show it like this. We'll open these up so you can get a look at them. I thought this is an interesting concept that they had done. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time that they've done this. But I do know at one point they were doing a lot of variants that were wraparound covers. And most of these variants, you're going to have to check up on them individually because they can go anywhere from 10 to up to 50 to the rare ones breaking past 70 to 100. But I don't know if this one will fit that description, but still a cool cover to have. You should be able to find even some of these. I wouldn't be shocked in a dollar bin. So that was Flash, number 13 in the New 52. And Aquaman number 13. Now I'm going to do a close-up on this one. I don't like it when they tape the boards. I understand why they do in the bags, but I usually just rip it right off. But at the time, I didn't because I bought the regular copy just to read. But here's the black and white version. So I'm holding this up close because this is the reason why I picked this book out to show you guys. Because I did like Black Mantis right here. Him being the featured villain. And then it's an Atlantean story. But to show this, I mean, you could have, all these books, you could just squeeze down and show on regular cover, but to have that extra space, I think that allows them to do so much more, especially on an image like this. So I thought that was cool. Now it's really light to give you a second chance to look at this. What I appreciated about it. Next up is Batman 13. So you have a, Penguin was classic, smoking his cigar or his cigarette. And I did like the black and white version of this. I like the black and white version of this more than I did the color. And I'll show you that right now. Excuse me, just putting a spot. And here's the color version of it. I think the black and white just looks so much better than what they did with the color. And I'm not saying that this is a bad piece. I'm just saying that I like the black and white version better. And all these books here in these new 52, this is Batman Detective. You can find these in the dollar bin. Here's another Mantis cover. So Aquaman, I want to say 13. I'll double check right now. So I thought that was cool. Because I like the reflection right here of Aquaman coming towards him. Oh, Aquaman 12. And you can start to see the bubbles And when it came to Aquaman and the New 52, I really did enjoy the series. It made me become an Aquaman fan where I wasn't before. Like I would just see him in the Justice Leagues on every now and then that I would read it. But after reading this series, it really made me appreciate him. And for those of you who are a Batwoman fan, I found a nice black and white version, number 12 of hers. And I want to really do a close-up on this because I like the motion and the intensity of the scene here. So this is Batwoman number 12. And so to use this as a wraparound cover, I thought was cool. Because you see her coming through the window. No, she's coming through the door. Yeah, she's coming through the door, but look at the eyes right here. I mean, that woman is freaking out. And then right here you have her legs being wrapped around by snakes. So if somebody comes through my door wrapped around in snakes, I'd probably be freaking out too, like what the hell's going on? So I like that cover. So I thought I'd share that with you. Here's another great cover as I was pulling out books that I wanted to share with you. So Dark Knight, number 12. This is Scarecrow. I thought this was a great cover. Hope you guys are having a good day. Good day to start your week watching YouTube videos on people showing you their comic book collections. And, you know, maybe you'll see a book that you like that you can add to your list. And this book you should be easily able to find. It's under 10 bucks. But Scarecrow, great cover. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail work that they're putting in here. Then with his hands going down, with the vial, and he's got Batman in there. This is such an intense cover. I love this cover, actually. This is like one of my favorite black and white covers. And unlike the previous one where a penguin I didn't like in color, this is what I like. So I thought the color came out great, and you just really see how crazy his eyes look. And both of these were just great covers. And even though I did like the penguin, the black and white version of that, I preferred the black and white version. But this one, it works for me either way. But the color really helps pop the intensity, or it pops the deranged look the Scarecrow has in his eyes. So this is a good read. And yeah, I really did enjoy 52. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it's as low as it is, but it's an average print run. And a lot of people, once it was done, just got out of it. But if you're new to collecting comic books, this is the time to jump in. I found a Wonder Woman, because I was trying to keep it between 12 and 13. So for all you Wonder Woman fans. And I brought this example more of to show you that, you know, different artist styles, and you don't have to always put a lot of detail into your work. I mean, this is like almost a very simple contour line drawing. And it's not that much detail added to it. Very light on the shadows. Very light on the shadows. So, I mean, the color is going to help this drawing out, but just to have a basic understanding of, you can make what they refer to as a contour line drawing, where it's just mostly lines, and you're trying to draw whatever you want to draw. It's a good exercise, and while they do add a lot more shadows that you would see, I still picked this book out for a good representation. That you don't always have to include a lot of information to get your point across in a drawing. All right, this next one I found, it's like, and this is how we're going to wrap up this series. If you're new to this channel and you just found me, hello, and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. You can also go back to my other videos. I do Magic, the Gathering, and other not tabletop, but like um, other card games. And I'm going to start adding role playing games or RPGs on the weekends. But Monday through Friday is typically going to be comic books. So Monday through Wednesday is always going to be comic books. Um, Wednesday will be new comic book day, so I'll show you what I picked up. I'll show you what I picked up on eBay. And I'm waiting on this book to come in, so I don't have anything to show. I mean, I could pull something, but I have that for a later video. So if you, excuse me for a second, I'm kind of fighting a cold. So I hope you're enjoying what you see so far, and it gives you a chance to look back at some of these older books and maybe give 52 a chance. If you're new into collecting books, like, you should go back to this series because Aquaman is big in it right now, and Batman. And for those of you who like Batwoman, she's had some really good stories. I mean, the majority of the books were good, but like I've said in previous videos, because DC messed up the movie, those books did not gain value. So here's this cover right here, Green Lantern, right? Then you have this one right here. And at first, I didn't even notice it until I was like going back because I had forgotten. But you can line I want to say it's right about there. On this one, you can line these up. So I thought that was cool. When you're trying to do something for gimmicks and trying to make variants different, sometimes, I'm not saying like make every Marvel or DC go this route, but every now and then, pick a book, and especially if they're related, if the stories cross over, and do a cover like this. I think that would be so cool. They don't do it enough, but I don't want them to flood the market with that either, because then it kind of takes away from what they were doing. So you have Green Lantern Corps and Green Lantern number 13. And that's what I'm going to be wrapping it up, people. I hope you have a good week. And check me out tomorrow. See what I'll be talking about. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But here's this, so you can get a look at that. And we'll finish it up with this. This is a short video, but I just wanted to show you some wraparound covers that I found in my short box. And I thought it'd be cool to share and to give you just a little take of what they were doing back then. And I thought they did a good job with this. And that'll do it, people. I hope you're having a good week. I'm looking forward to this Wednesday's new comic book day, as always. You guys take care. I gotta walk off stage. I need to get it. I need to buy myself a 13 minutes. Well, I guess it's a typical video, and I'll hold this for last second. And here, you get one more look on that. Take away the glare. All right, people, we'll end it right there. You guys take care.